Yo, man, yo, fuck what you going fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Yankee fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?
That's the King Cobra.
We got Debo on. Yo, Debo, what's good?
Yo, what up? It's good, Debo.
Not shit, man. What's going on, Debo?
Still an Angry Fan Radio, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in the hometown, the Boogie Down Bronx. Got some shit, man, to talk about, man. This shit crazy, boy.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy, nigga. Like, I got to hear your side of it now. I heard the other dude's side, the sponsor side. What's your side?
You heard the sponsor side, but he was on the phone?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. What that nigga said?
Yeah, nigga, you live on the air now. I mean, he pretty much gave his side of this shit. You know what? He took all the blame, to be real. So that's why I really wanted to hear your side. He didn't try to shit.
Yeah, what happened? But you can't shit on me because that shit ain't my fault. It don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but what happened, though? What happened?
Yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, it's plain and simple. You know, Queen of the Ring was licensed to be, you know what I'm saying, a part of the situation as far as with the West Coast and stuff like that. So they used the Queen of the Ring name and the girls within the brand. And, you know, the contracts was you know, I put it provisions in certain ways to whereas I'm making sure if all else fails, these girls will get their money. So, you know, what it's supposed to be is they get their deposit, you know what I'm saying, and before the battle goes down, they got to get their money and shit. So that didn't happen. And I had to pull a plug on that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take all the credit, you know what I'm saying? The girls was down too. There was a whole lot of unity and shit, and that's what we did. You know, at the end of the day, only people I feel bad for was the fans and shit, man, because, you know, they didn't get to see a great event and shit. The setup was lovely, you know what I'm saying? Everything they had was set up was fire and shit, you know what I'm saying? I can't take that away from them. But as a promoter, you got to always understand, man, when you got to take that risk. Whether the door is good or bad, you know what I'm saying? That bag got to come. Got to secure the bag.
Okay. So the mix-up, was it purely about was it purely the money aspect? Like, I mean, what went left? Like, what happened?
You know, it was kind of like the money aspect, man. I mean, at the end of the day, everything would have been done had it not. You know, had the the money came in, they would have had the battles going on and shit. So it was the money aspect, man. Pretty much that's what it was. I don't see really anything else. I mean, there was a lot of hiccups and a lot of things, but we went past that. You know what I'm saying? It really didn't matter. And so it was like, fuck it, man. Let's just make this shit happen. So when it was time to make it happen, everybody was in the dressing room, getting their haircuts, makeup done, all that other good shit. And then I was like, okay, it's bag time. There was no bag. So I said, yo, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it went down.
With them being with this being their first time, don't you feel like you could have did more? You feel like?
Say that one more time.
Do you feel like on your end you could have did more to make things easier for everybody there, or no?
No, I did everything.
I mean, he got the bag, okay. I mean, he got the bag, all right. But I mean, as far as everything else, just like.
Yeah, as far as everything else, I did everything I was supposed to do on my end. You know what I'm saying? I fulfilled my obligation. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, I'm asking because he was saying that that niggas was coming mad late and all this shit. He was bringing in mad people with him and getting them in for free and whatnot.
Listen, I don't know about that coming mad late. You know what? This is what it is. That shit don't matter if you don't got that bag, because even though it came late or early, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't have been a event to happen anyway. Because say if everybody did come on time, you know what I'm saying, and okay, we ready to go. All right, so before we ready to go, what is that action? Ain't no action. So, you know, that's neither here or there. That's just a complaint, you know. So I really don't subscribe to that. Not really. No.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, a lot of the girls came there, you know what I'm saying, on time. They was there. It was ready to go. There wasn't nothing moving. There wasn't no, you know, there was a line, but it wasn't nobody in there yet. So they had ample time to, you know, do what they do and shit like that. So I don't think it was because motherfuckers came late and stuff.
Okay. Damn. So I mean,
yeah.
What do you take from all this? I mean, shit.
Say it again?
I mean, what are you taking from all this? This shit got fucked up. I mean, what's your thoughts on all of it? The back was there, so that's just it. You ain't gonna try. I heard you called out organic to try to do it with King of the Dot or something.
Yeah. That was hold on for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. I guess this whole shit is just a dub. That's just it. It sounds like.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that was pretty much an impulsive move, you know, to talk my shit as I usually do. You know what I'm saying? Organic don't have to be committed to nothing. If you don't want to do it, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I just figured that it'll be a reputable company to do it with and take it to the next level and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So put it like this, man. Battle the Sexes is my shit to fuck up or win with. You know, even though we ain't do the first interaction battle as far as the intergender, I know we the ones that made it hot. So Battle of the Sexes is my baby. That's my title to make it hot or not. You know what I'm saying? Or fuck with whoever I want to fuck with it. And with that said, I gave some cats an opportunity to do some shit with, and you know, shit just happened the way it is. If you notice, I'm not out here running around calling niggas Qotr vultures and all that other extra shit. That's just extra. You know what I'm saying? That whole event yesterday was due to Inexperience, and I didn't have a big hand in that. And I was just like, yo, listen, my hands are tied. Y'all do what y'all do. Let's just make it happen and shit. But, you know, if you haven't done a battle event ever, then you would trust people that, you know, had experience in doing battle events. Had I knew the budget that they spent, I'd have been like, yo, y'all crazy. Especially the price point in L.A. is low. You can't charge motherfuckers $100 in L.A. like you do in New York. It don't make no sense. They ain't coming out to they ain't coming out to see any battles for no $100. You know what I'm saying? Your price point is under 40. You know what I'm saying? Under 50, like 40 and better. I mean 40 and less than shit. So you gotta know your market. You gotta do your research. You gotta know what's going on. And I think they neglect to want to do that, and that's where, you know, where this happened and shit, unfortunately for them. So it is what it is. You know, I wasn't too much in the workings of technical shit like audio and who they giving this to and the venue and all that. I really didn't have a part in that. So, you know, that's where we at.
Debo, I came down. I drove down to the event. I actually got there. I got there a little bit late.
Is this Tony, bro?
Nah, this Drizzy.
This Drizzy.
Drizzy. Oh, what's up, Drizzy?
Yeah. What's up, brother? I drove down to the event. I was a little bit late, but when I got there, it was just mad people outside, and it seemed like didn't nobody really know what was going on. So I'm trying to figure out. They called. Active was on the stage, and they called Norma Bates to the stage to battle, right?
Right. They called Norma Bates on the stage to battle, but at that point, you know, once again, I pulled the plug on that. She's not getting on that stage until everybody get there. Listen, this is what it is. The girls don't want to do anything unless they get their paper. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is tired of being stiff with the back end. As far as, like, when they do the battle, they don't get their money. You know what I'm saying? So they said, we out here in L.A., it's going to be a team effort. You know, we're going to put all the differences to the side, and then we're going to just fuck with each other on this team effort shit. You know what I'm saying? Because unity is their strength in numbers. So the girls decided, listen, man, if they don't got that bag, then we ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They say, yo, Debo, this is what we doing. I said, okay, this is what we doing. So I made sure of that, and that's what it was. When they called Norma to the stage, it ain't no getting on stage because they didn't get what they were supposed to get yet. That was the problem. That was the hold up. We was waiting on them.
At what point do as league owners and as fans do we say, you know what, we just not fucking with nobody from the outside because every time they come in, like, the shit don't go the way it's supposed to. At what point do we do that?
I can't. That's a question I can't answer because I'm gonna tell you why. Battle rap owners, I don't give a fuck who they are, man. We broke like a motherfucker out here. We need that chicken to fucking start up events and do things, man. Because it's you know, it takes money, man, to make shit happen and whatnot. Niggas got regular jobs, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody not no $1 million to do this shit. So at the end of the day, we need financial help, and that financial help can alleviate a whole lot of stress off us as far as putting events together and shit. Because if he say he spent like $55K on this event, from what I'm hearing around, I didn't even know that shit.
He said he lost $50K, and what he said was if he had paid the girls and went on with the event, he's going to lose another. He figured he would lose another $25K, so he would have been $25K in the whole. He said.
But all right, now this is the thing. In a way, as a league owner, you know, even though he's not a league, I sympathize with that. I can understand about losing that money. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there. But you take that risk. You know what I'm saying? And he got to remember, I don't know if he's done promotion because we haven't really had an in-depth conversation about him being a promoter or anything and shit like that. But he says he's old school from back in the day, so he know how shit runs. But in this business, as a promoter, you take the risk. It all winds down on you. When shit go left, it's Debo's fault. When shit go left, it's Beasley's fault. When shit go left, it's Organic's fault. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be a player in the game. I told him the rules. I said, yo, this is what's going to happen. Such and such. Boom, boom, boom. You know? And not for nothing, he don't have a face in battle rap, so nobody knows who he is. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to call the show. Nobody would have been the wiser of who this man was. The person that had to answer these questions was Debo. And probably a little bit of disaster because, you know, he has a name and shit. So that's why we got in front of those cameras to explain what was going on. Not to, you know what I'm saying, to spite him or do anything crazy and shit like that, but to have people that have an understanding because everybody's confused on what's going on. I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying, niggas out there saying, yo, Debo fucked the money up. And no, I didn't, nigga. That shit had nothing to do with me. I licensed my brand to somebody. So, you know what I'm saying, give chicken to these girls, them, you know what I'm saying, have them do their thing and shit. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to drag nobody's name in the mud. I chalk this whole shit up to inexperience. You know what I'm saying? And that could have been avoided had niggas just listened to what I was saying. But then again, you know what I'm saying, it's all about who you trust because he just met me and shit. So I don't, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't, if you got 50K, you might not want to put 50K in a nigga hand and don't know what he going to do with his shit. So you be like, yo, fuck it, I'll handle it myself. But it's like I said, man, with companies, man, you got to understand, man, when a white man give $1 million to another white man fast to do something and make something happen. With us, we be like real skeptical and suspicious on what motherfuckers going to do with our money and shit. It is what it is.
Okay, man. All right, so
man.
Like, what's next now?
Ain't nothing next now. That shit is in limbo. To be honest with you, it's either somebody's going to pick up the tab for this shit, and if niggas even want to fucking even do this shit again, or it's just like, yo, fuck it, everything just, you know, a battle here, a battle there, and shit like that, you know. e.hart might go to Queen of the Ring and shit, you know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing, they just want to do something over there. King of the Dot with, you know what I'm saying, official and shit. If that happens and shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to be a part of that. You know, things just go left, but everybody just, you know, it is what it is. If somebody just comes out of nowhere and say, yo, I'll pick up that tab, and it's going to be even harder for that because we ain't going to trust that nigga. Be like, nigga, pay for everything right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't fucking playing with you and shit. So,
all right, so Debo, so you know what? It's crazy, man. So what do you offer them in turn for that bread? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, what is there to offer? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, the dude still got to, you know, honor his obligation to what he, you know, was supposed to do. I don't know how the dude's contracts run out, you know, at the end of the day. I just know I handled the girls and you know what I'm saying, I look you know, with D-Dot as well and shit. You know, I was involved in that. Other than that, I don't know how these dudes joints run, but this is what we doing. So really, there is no conclusion other than that. You know, right now, shit is in limbo. Shit ain't happening and shit. That's what's going on.
Wow.
But what I wanted to do is just clear my name by saying, you know, not trying to shit on anybody else, but to clear my name because I know how this shit works. As soon as shit go left, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's this nigga fault. You know what I'm saying? Because he runs the league or he's just saying, nah, not at all. What happened is plain and simple. Queen of the Ring was licensed to, you know what I'm saying, come on board. We're doing a joint with the West Coast. And, you know, Lush and Babs and Veg, they were supposed to host this shit and whatnot with the dude Melothine and shit and the World Freestyle Federation was supposed to be the bag, you know what I'm saying, the bag to handle everything. And there was a miscommunication on a lot of things and stuff like that. Not on my part, but just, I guess, from what they was doing and trying to handle things and shit. And I chalk it up to inexperience. You know what I'm saying? They listened to what was going on. I could have cut half that cost. on what they spent. They didn't need a lot of things that was going on. They went too big too soon. They went too big too soon. Like, yo, fam, this is crazy. Like, you know, the girls had dressing rooms and hairstylists and niggas. I was like, yo, that's fire. That's fire. But this is battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's broke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's broken. From the fans to the battle rappers to the owners. You know, your price point can't be super crazy and shit like that. So that's just what it is, man. You know, you try to give advice. It's just on them to want to listen or not. If they don't want to listen, then hey, it is what it is. As long as you try to help and shit. But nah, man, I'm just still trying to secure the bag, man. As long as my girls get paid and shit for the rest of their services, I'm happy. But I ain't got no slander for nobody. And, you know, honestly speaking, too, man, you know, I don't want to be the voice for this nigga, but, you know, this wasn't Lush One's fault. A lot of people like, yo, it's Lush One's fault. No, it wasn't. Lush One has nothing to do with this as far as to being his fault and shit.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying Lush has something to do with it.
Lush had nothing. This is not Alki David. Has nothing to do with Alki David. Has nothing to do with Lush and all that shit. But see how it is? It's name association. It's all about your rep, man, in this game, man. If your rep is sour, then niggas will come down and blame you for that shit, man. And you know, in a way, it's crazy because you're not giving a nigga a second chance to try to win. And this is like kind of like Lush's second chance. So if this event would have been crazy fire, then he, you know, got his name attached to something that was dope for once in the West Coast and shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a curse or anything crazy that's going on in the West, but shit just can't get right, my nigga. You ever heard that nigga can't get right on life and shit with Martin and Eddie Murphy and shit? This fucking that thing you couldn't get right. You know what I'm saying? You can't get right. I was like, damn.
So Debo, they over provisioned the place and all that. It just seemed like it was way too big for what y'all had going on. I mean, that's kind of crazy. It's a failure to understand what your market is and what everything is right now.
Let me tell you something. Niggas ain't even talking about it because, you know, I don't know how they feel about Queen Ring. I know how to mail after, but I had an event the day before, which is Evolution 2, the 15th. That shit ran beautifully. Everybody had fun. Everybody was there. The Brat was there. You know what I'm saying? There was a wild same people that was there and shit, fucking with it. Drizzy, was you there? You was there, right?
Nah, I had to work that day. That's why I came yesterday and shit. But my homeboy went. He said that shit was dope.
And what did he tell you?
He said it was dope. He said it ran smooth and everything.
Okay, so Cap, with that said, what is that telling you? I'm a nigga from out of town. I'm coming from New York. Coming into the town, you know what I'm saying, and putting a decent event together. I know my price point. I know what to charge. I know what people know, what venue to get, with this and this and that. I'm not gonna over you know what I'm saying, overvalue this whole situation. I'm not gonna get crazy to. I'm gonna be hemorrhaging money and be in the red. I'm not gonna do that because I know how this battle rap shit is. So we had a beautiful event, beautiful, old school boxing gym. You know what I'm saying, clean, nice, dope environment. Everybody was having fun in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Out of all places, like, we was just rocking. So, in a way, it kind of saved the situation because a lot of people came out kind of like for the 16th, but said, let me just do it the 15th too and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, they saying to themselves now, yo, damn, I'm lucky the 15th went down because had nothing been rocking on Saturday, I would have been dumb pissed coming out of here for no reason and paying all my money. So, you know what I'm saying? We you know, to the fans, that's the only people I could say, man, I feel sorry for, man, and shit like that, man. I really wanted them to enjoy that Queen of the Ring versus the West, man. A lot of people was real hyped to see that shit, and then shit was just breaking down crazy, man. But to all promoters or people that's trying to come into this game, man, secure that bag, man. I'm sorry, what you gonna say, brother?
Debo, niggas was tight out there, man. Like, I knew mad niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was saying they drove 6-7 hours from Oakland. Like, niggas came a long way to see that event.
Listen, I got to make a blog about this shit because this shit is all over. I got to make a blog about this shit because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I know how the fans are. They came from so far. I had people come from Chicago, brother. Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, they come from far. I have people coming from far that fuck with Queen of the Ring heavy. You know what I'm saying? But due to inexperience and people not listening, this is what happens. It has nothing to do with pretty much. It really don't have nothing to do with the people coming late and all that shit. Nah, because we would have started on time. People would have been happy for what we doing. We'd have been happy.
Debo, let me I wanted to ask you this though. When you saw that things were not going in the trajectory that you felt like they should have went, what was the, you know what I'm saying, like why does it happen until the day of the event where it's like, okay, I don't want to fuck with this no more because we know the bag isn't there. Like if you see certain signs, isn't it, you know what I mean, up to the people that's running it, you know what I mean, the battlers and everybody to be like, yo,
I'm not even
stop,
run away
something
from that
needs
question.
to.
That was a good question. I'm not even going to run away from that question. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? I kind of seen signs that's looking kind of shaky and crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to call them out. But I will tell you this. I was like, yo, listen, man, we already here. Let's just go to the venue and just see how you know, shit, how niggas give it up. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody got their deposits already and shit, you know, and we already out here and shit. We already doing an event. Let's just handle our business and see how things run. So, you know, that's when we got there. That's when everything was going, you know, super left and shit. And we was like, you know what, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the fans waiting anymore because we feel like we ain't getting what we, cause, you know, niggas kept waiting and waiting, you know what I'm saying, until they had to tell us that they ain't got that bag and shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, as a grown adult or whatever you want to fucking call it, as a responsible person, you would know right then and there if you had that fucking bag ready to go. As soon as we walk in the door, you'd be like, yo, listen, man, we ain't got that. Well, all right, well, then, hey, it is what it is. At least you done told me. At least you done told me right now instead of waiting. It's the procrastinating and the waiting that had everybody upset, from the fans to the artists to me, you know what I'm saying, Babs and Zay. Like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We just sitting here twiddling our thumbs and waiting. Had the bag been dropped, Norman would have been on that stage ASAP. You know what I'm saying? It got crazy with Active and shit. It would have been going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does that make you reconsider? Does that make you reconsider the pay-per-view? Like, possibly not having that? I mean, somebody from the group asked this, like, do you think that would have possibly made up for the loss? Or, like, how do you feel about that, looking back on it?
I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to keep it 100. I don't know. I can't go on assumption with that as far as pay-per-view. You probably get a couple of sales and shit, cool. But, you know, who's to know? Because, you know, promotion-wise and shit was kind of slow and whatnot. Things were just, when you get an outside source, man, communication is lengthy. It's like, you know, it takes a lot of time and shit like that. And by the time you're doing all this type of communication and shit like that, damn near the event is like two weeks away and shit, man. And you kind of like hyper promoting and shit like that as far as like, okay, damn, we got to promote. When you could have had ample time as far as 2 to 3 months to fucking promote and shit like that. So you're waiting for the word from different people to give you, okay, what are we doing with this promotion? What are we doing with this trailer? What are we doing with this flyer? So you got to talk to several people to get an answer to do what you got to do to make shit happen. And by that time, it's fucking too late.
Wait, but hold up, Debo. Isn't that on y'all, though? Like, isn't that on the battlers and on the people that – because it's your brand at stake, too, right? At the end of the day, you explaining this is cool, but you would acknowledge that a lot of fans are going to see it as, okay, there should have been more done, like, to promote it. You know what I mean? Because it's your brand at stake, too. So I don't feel like the build-up was where it probably should have been for the event, bro. Like, to keep it a buck with you.
No, you keep it a buck, that's okay. I don't got a problem with that. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to the promotion and marketing, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of left to them to do that. Like, they wasn't really asking me to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't asking me to do a trailer, do a flyer, do this, do that. They were just asking me to promote, and as far as VIA social media, and the artists to promote VIA social media. And, you know, pretty much that's what we was doing as soon as we got the word.
Yeah.
As soon as we got the word, everybody started promoting it.
I mean,
as you could see, I'm sorry, go ahead. What are you going to say?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, if you could see, there's 2 different type of trailers. You know what I'm saying? One trailer you can find on their website that they did. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. A lot of people wasn't digging that website, that trailer. So I just went behind and they made my own trailer just in case and shit. So I made a trailer and shit. I didn't have to do the trailer. They didn't ask me to do a trailer. You know what I'm saying? The flyer was done. People didn't like the flyer. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do a flyer. I paid somebody to do a flyer for me. So the flyer you see, you know what I'm saying, the flyer that's really going around a lot, that's the one that, you know what I'm saying, I got done. They didn't ask me to do a flyer. I wasn't asked to do none of that shit. Only thing I had to do was sit back, you know what I'm saying, and you know, Big and Babs and me, you know what I'm saying, bring the girls around and be the host and, you know what I'm saying, just be there. They did, you know what I'm saying, they kick my feet up and do what I do, you know what I'm saying, as far as that goes. I wasn't running the show. Basically, I see people running the show for Queen of the Ring, running around doing what he do. I wasn't running the show. That wasn't my show. That's what I'm saying. My hands were tied because I was just waiting. You know what I'm saying? That was their money. And, you know what I'm saying? That was emphasized. That was the emphasis on that. Like, yo, this is our money. You know what I'm saying? We doing shit how we do it. Oh, Say no more.
And
they made it clear to y'all that y'all didn't have that control and shit. They was just like, nah,
pretty much.
We run this shit.
As far as a lot of things. And now to answer that part, as far as people coming in, a lot of people coming in for free and all that. Listen, only people I have was my staff and the girls that I bring with Queen of the Ring. When I do a Queen of the Ring joint, you know what I'm saying, they always getting free. Obviously, my Queen of the Ring girls, that's self-explanatory. My staff is a Queen of the Ring stamp logo on there and shit like that. My name, my brand is on there. So I'm bringing my
Debo, your phone going in and out.
Oh, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
As far as the staff, you know what I'm saying, they always come with me. My staff was in town. I'm not going to have my staff pay. As far as the Queen of the Ring girls that battled the day before, when they're going to come into a Queen of the Ring event and pay? I've never had a Queen of the Ring girl pay. So that's what they was harping on. You know what I'm saying, as far as bringing too many people and stuff like that. No, my nigga, my name is on that bill too as far as Queen of the Ring and shit. Now, I can understand it's your money. I'm not asking for a million motherfuckers to come in, but I'm not going to say, oh, this nigga right here, this nigga, this nigga. No. People that came in was the rightful people that's supposed to come in. Not Jay, Smo, Tom, Dick, and Harry that I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
but I was that was
also battle rap etiquette.
Yeah, like I was like that's the point I was trying to make to him. Like, no artist goes to perform without, like, any artist you book for something is gonna bring their people with them. Like, if you think you're gonna book Meek Mill and there ain't gonna be a bunch of niggas with Dream Chaser chains that's walking in behind him, like I didn't understand that.
Right. So that I couldn't understand either. Because like I said, I brung the Brat, I brung, you know what I'm saying, me, Baz, you know what I'm saying, we have our assistants, we have our staff, Beats Gatlin and stuff like that. Now, we was accommodated, but, you know, at the end of the day, it was gripes about we had this person, that person. Like, listen, Queen of the Ring is on this bill too. We should be able to bring, you know what I'm saying, as far as who we want that we deem important to the show. Because it's not also just to bring and sit down. Look, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be in there helping out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in there doing things we need to do to make things happen. So, you know what I'm saying, it could be a thorough event. So that's what we was there for, to work both days, if anything. Because it was like, okay, I see they a little bit of experience, so let me bring my people, so just in case if something goes, you know, crazy, that we can, you know, pitch in and do what we do as we usually do, you know, when we do our events.
Damn, this shit is some crazy shit right here, man.
Yeah, so, you know, I made sure y'all wasn't gonna put that ether label on my name. We're not gonna do that. That's why I did the conference with me, Diz, e.hart, you know what I'm saying, you seen B Dot there, you seen Ronnie there, you seen, you know what I'm saying, all the fans in the background. And then I explained what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? It's just simple business. I don't want to think that brother to think that, you know what I'm saying, we trying to slander anybody's name. That's not what it is. The fans need to know or have to know what's going on, because at the end of the day, it'd be events over there that just, you know what I'm saying, just get shut down for whatever fucking reason and shit. And, you know, in my head, I say, listen, we're not going to have this motherfucking ether fiasco. I keep referencing that because that's the closest thing I remember from in L.A. I said, we're not going to have this ether fiasco where these girls get on stage and they get told later after, like, yo, I ain't got that bag for you. Who they going to be mad at? They going to be mad. They be like, Debo, what's going on? Man, yeah, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So they was more with pulling the plug, you know what I'm saying, and stepping off than, you know, battling and being told later that bag ain't there, because we don't have a guarantee that it's going to be there. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of the fans is like, yo, Debo, you did right by doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I did right. Like, yo, we not going to do that.
This shit, man, okay, man.
Come on, that's like me telling you. That's like me telling you about to do a show. You know what I'm saying? I give you your deposit and shit, and then when you get there and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, the turnout, you know what I'm saying, is there. But I'm telling you, yo, listen, I can't give you your paper right now. Can you just wait for it? You like, hell no, you crazy?
No way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, nigga. I learned that from that's Rex 101. I learned that from Rex, nigga.
Yeah.
Rex, you out there, Rex.
But I mean, but what I was telling him was like,
stage without getting your paper first.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling him, because he was kind of making it seem like, you know, he kind of just wanted y'all to work with, like, just get the battles going, and you know what I'm saying. But I just feel like he didn't really want to lose no more money. But at the same time, that's not the fans' fault. Like, niggas came to see the event. And don't no artists go perform and get paid after. Like, niggas get they get their payment before. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a club
Right,
appearance, whatever.
Because the promoter can run off with the money or give you an excuse. But the service is done.
Exactly.
But it's, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting, you know what I'm saying, what you asked for and shit. So that's crazy. Because a nigga can tell you it's any type of old sob story and shit. Nah, this is, you know, and not for nothing, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I haven't paid after and stuff like that. But you gotta understand, it's me. They trust me to come through with that money. So they're not gonna have a problem with that. Where Debo gonna fucking go? Right? Exactly. They don't know him. So at the end of the day, they're not gonna trust what he's telling you. You know what I'm saying? Nor am I, because if I give those girls the word like, yo, trust me, you gotta get that bag. Just get on stage and handle your business. And then that bag ain't there. Who you think they're gonna fucking be mad at? They're gonna be mad at me because they took my word. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna fucking lose those girls' trust over somebody that I don't know telling me something that might not be true. It doesn't make no sense. It don't make no motherfucking sense. I'm gonna keep it 100. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously I do know before, Rex even, me and Rex. But nigga, Rex, this shit, he gets busy on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I ain't getting on that stage and so I get that paper and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of battle rappers do that. They ain't getting on that stage until they get that paper, man. You don't know never what's gonna happen. A nigga get into a fight or some shit happen, everything break up, you know what I'm saying? You stranded with no fucking money in your fucking pocket from what you're supposed to get. What kind of sense does that make?
Right.
It's chalked up to inexperience. You know what I'm saying? When you spoke to him over the phone, he really don't know how this shit go down. So I'm pretty sure Jersey and Caps are telling him, yo, this is how it's supposed to happen. But he probably won't believe you because he hasn't been in that field. He don't know. That's just the problem here. He doesn't know.
Nah. He was taking he was taking the responsibility for that shit. He was like, it was new to him, and he said he what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? He said not he looked back at it. He said he would have finished the event. You know what I'm saying? He would have just did it and got it over with and paid everybody the full price and had the event rather than doing what he did. But he was looking lost. He already took, and he was just looking around like shit wasn't going the way it was supposed to go. So I guess he panicked, I guess.
Listen, last time I'm going to say it. Like I said it before. He went too big, too fast. That's what it was.
I said that to him, too.
Slaughter big. And they stayed doing that in L.A., my nigga. They stayed wanting to go hard but fall flat. You know why? Because they don't understand the price point. You know what I'm saying? Disaster be telling me, yo, listen, man, don't charge extra because they don't do that. They don't know that out here. They don't come over here and pay no $100 for no damn battle. You know what I'm saying? Because the West Coast community, they deep, you know what I'm saying? They was deep in battle rap and stuff like that, but it's not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the homies and stuff like that, they stay the fuck home. Like, fuck that battle rap. She ain't going to that shit.
And
you know what I'm saying? More from out of
shit
town come out to L.A.
Yeah, and it's mad other
I'm sorry,
shit
what
you
you said,
could do. Like, why? It's too much other shit in Los Angeles you could do, my nigga. It's all this shit downtown. You could go to the motherfucking beach for free and see women. Like it's too much other shit to do for you to be try to tax
battle rap.
Like
Battle rap in California, man, is an acquired taste. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's just not a free fall. Everybody's gonna just go and like, oh, they checking it. No, it's an acquired taste, man. There's not too many female battle rappers out there in the West Coast. I got them all. I got all of them. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just chalked up to inexperience. Like I said, like I told them, had they put that budget in my hand, I'd have made that magic work. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even need that $50K. Man, I could have probably made that magic work with half of that. And did something else with the other half. They were supposed to have an after party after the fucking event. There was no after party. That event was shut down and niggas kept it moving. So, you know, behind closed doors, a lot of things was promised to these artists that weren't given in a timely fashion. And you know, at the end of the day, they have a right to feel the way they feel and shit like that. And like you said, he took the blame for it. And listen, he's supposed to take the blame for it. You know what I'm saying? He'd be delusional not to. Delusional.
But he did say he didn't.
And
he didn't really use you and Lush. He did say he didn't really use you and Lush the way he should. Like. And I just don't understand how you not take advantage of that.
And right. And that's what I'm trying to say. Listen, it's all chalked up to that because I would have had the master plan. You understand what I'm saying? I know Lush is a crazy, kooky motherfucker, but the nigga know battle rap. He knows what the fuck he doing, especially when it comes out there. Because he was telling me also, like Diz was telling me, yo, Debo,
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't make it the price point too high and shit. When I say price point to everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's just a terminology for business and shit as far as what how you charging as far as retail and all that shit. But anyway, it is what it is, man. It's just another one failed, man. It's just money pretty much going to waste for, cats that's not listening. Don't make no sense. It make no sense.
Right.
It don't.
I mean, it's definitely
but,
it's definitely a loss on him, but
Right. And I don't want to put the label culture vulture on him yet because I don't think that's what his intentions are. And as long as he secures that bag for the for the girls and shit, as far as what they're supposed to get paid and shit, I'll ease off on him and shit because that's all I asked for. You know what I'm saying? For my
you
girls
don't label. You said. My bad, Debo. I don't want to cut you off, bro, but like you saying that you don't label him a culture vulture because you don't feel like his intention was for it to be like that. That's your. That's why you wouldn't label him that.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to break the culture. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think his ignorance of it, his ignorance of the culture, his ignorance of the price point, how it would affect brands. That shit to me, whether you want to or not, like I feel like that's some vulturous shit. How do you not know the price point? How do you not know what's going on? And you got consultants that's been doing this shit for years, and you just like fuck what they gotta say. Like I think that's some vulturous shit. That's not a good look for the brands. I'm gonna keep it real. So
I hear you, and I would say vulturous. I would also say if correct me if I'm wrong. I would say also vulturous shit is when you're doing it to make a payout and you don't give a fuck about battle rap and shit like that. I guess the people that he was attached to was trying to make a diligent effort to make battle rap better. But like I said, he just didn't listen because the climate of battle rap goes up and down. And he didn't know where we was at with it. Pretty much, man, niggas just didn't listen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I tried to give him the game. Nobody didn't want to listen. I said, all right, cool. So at the end of the day, my hands was tied because I wasn't the Debo I was supposed to be for that event and shit. I was Debo that I was supposed to be for the event the day before, which was the 15th. And I got all my footage for that. Those battles went great. You know what I'm saying? That gym is beautiful. Shout out to Jack Rabbit's boxing gym. Beast Gatlin, that's the general manager for Queen and Ring. He's a hell of a motherfucking general manager. You know what I'm saying? We made that shit happen. All the girls got paid. You know what I'm saying? They did what they supposed to do. They had fun. You know what I'm saying? They was accommodated as far as their flights and hotels early. Everything was good money. You know what I'm saying? And people wasn't even complaining about the price point. You know what I'm saying? It was $25 online. No, it's $30 online, excuse me, and $40 at the door. I ain't hear nobody complaining. Oh, this shit is too much. This is crazy. Yo, people came up to me like, yo, I've been waiting for Queen and Ring for the past 4 years for y'all to come out here. Y'all got to stay coming out here. Please don't give up. And, you know what I'm saying? Come out. Come back. I was like, yo, we coming back. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with it, man. And I don't take that loss. You know what I'm saying? I hope people out there ain't trying to stay online talking about, yo, Queen and Ring. You know what I'm saying? I took another. No, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? We still out here winning. We still the number one female battle rap brand, and we still a top tier brand and shit. Yeah, that's just where I'm at with it and shit. But I'm kind of happy that he did get on. I don't even know how the fuck you got a hold of that nigga.
Yeah, I got him on there.
You sure you got the right dude? Who you talk to?
No, it was 2 of them on. But only one of them was talking. The event thrower was talking. There were 2 of them on.
Okay.
So,
that's it, man. I mean, somebody listen, man. This shit is crazy. At the end of the day, I just if niggas come with a bag, man, listen to the motherfuckers that's running the show, man. Just let them do what the fuck they do. Let them rock. Just let them rock. Let them do what they do, man, and you'll have a beautiful turnout and shit like that. That's just what it is. I'm gonna try to do Battle of the Sexes again. This ain't the last time and shit. I guess I'm gonna do it my own way and shit, and instead of trying to, you know what I'm saying, join connection with somebody and shit, I'll just do it, you know, the way I know how and shit.
Oh, well, shit, that's what it is. Well, yo, Debo, man, we appreciate you calling up, man.
Yo, man, no doubt.
Up what happened and shit, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Like I said, I'm not real. Listen, for the fans, I do apologize when I say I apologize. I came such a long way for this to happen and shit, man. But by no means Please don't stamp that on Queen of the Ring like we keep having events and they keep going left and fucking up and all that night. And I don't want y'all to think the brand is like that. Nah, it's not like that at all. We out here doing our motherfucking numbers. If you came to the 15th, you would know. So we still got footage. It's not like we went out there for nothing and shit. We went out there, we touched the people, and the people love us and shit in LA. So we're going to keep going back. And that's it.
That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, Debo, man, we're going to be in touch, man.
All right, no doubt, man.
Word,
I give it up. You have to give this to Angry Fan. That's the first person I was thinking about when this shit happened. I said, man, I got to get on cat shit. Niggas know. This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
Respect, man.
All right, y'all.
Yo, man, yo, man, yo, fuck what you going, you fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Angry Fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?